Because of the women's win, a lot of people are talking about this, breaking boundaries, breaking records, and yet women are still not on a level playing field when it comes to their male counterparts. And you know what? It really comes to pay.
Yeah.
And the inequality there.
Why is that inequality still there in sports? Joining us this morning to talk more in studio is sports psychologist Dr. Leah Lagos. Also this morning, we have via Skype Kate Delaney, the author and former WFAN commentator and founder of SportsPrincessSpeaks.com. Thanks so much, both of you, for being with us this morning. So, why don't we start with you, Kate, and just talk about this, because we're breaking down some of the numbers. We'll get into soccer first of all. So we're talking about the women receiving $2 million, while the Germans' men team brought home $35 million. It just seems crazy. And then the take-home salary between $6,000 and $30,000 for those women, while the take-home salary for men is at minimum $50,000. So what do you think is going on?
Well, I think that this has been a problem that we've seen in women's sports far too often, and it's particularly with you're having the parade. There's all the excitement about the women's stars. You have Carly Lloyd, who of course scored 3 goals, and amazing. Even tap any guy on the shoulder walking down the street in Manhattan, they know her name. They can name at least 4 or 5 of the players, and I think particularly there needs to be more equality with the dollars that they're getting, because they packed the stadiums. The ratings were high. This was the 3rd World Cup for the women, so there needs to be more equality there. They need to make at least half. I mean, they should make probably at least $10 million more than the $2 million they made, because I think that's outrageous.
Yeah, and we've seen that, because you know what, they did break the records, and it's been a slow burn. I mean, we think about soccer in America in the 80s, and a lot of these women, if you really talk about it, you're playing on the fields, you were getting borrowed balls from the guys. I mean, I was one of those kids on the field, and I know how that goes. So, I mean, we have made great strides in women's sports. I think this particular team is going to break that glass ceiling, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And I think the reason why is because they're setting these records, they're becoming household names. We all know it's about branding. We live in the 140-character world, and they did a great job of tweeting things out, of being personable, of signing autographs, and that's part of the keys. You have to have that availability to the fans.
All right, Kate, let's talk about endorsements and all that money will be rolling in. Hold on for a second.